Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mental Health Miss. It is day 2. I am joined with my dog, Hammy. Hammy wanted to say hi because we're talking about a dog today, a special dog, not just any dog. We're talking about Noodle the pug. And if you have heard of this guy trending on the internet, he has captured, oh my gosh, hear my dog squeaking his toy. He has captured the hearts across the world. Oh my gosh, Hamilton's really excited, so he's squeaking his toy. He's captured the hearts of so many around. Take 2. Hi, my name's Adiola Quintero, and I am a marriage and family therapist pursuing candidacy. And I am also an avid lover of reality TV shows and all things learning about mental health. And I'm glad for you to join me again for Mental Health Miss. And we're talking about a special dog today named Noodle, Noodle the pug, and this phenomenon called Bones or No Bones Day. So I'm going to show you a quick clip. Let's check it out.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to yet another round of Bones or No Bones, the game where we find out if my 13-year-old pug woke up with bones. And as a result, we'll find out what kind of day we're going to have. Now, I know we didn't do one of these yesterday, but a new month is upon us, and I like to think that today's reading will help set the tone for how the whole month is going to go. Yes! Oh my god! Oh, we needed this, you guys. We really needed this. I need December to pull it together. Okay, so it is a Bones Day today, and hopefully that means that we will have many more Bones Days this month. I know it is a tough month for a lot of people. It's a busy month for a lot of people, so really make it a point to treat yourself and be kind to yourself when you can. So like today, treat yourself to that large peppermint mocha. Get the big one. Ask for time off. Put in that vacation request you've been meaning to, and hang the twinkly lights. Have a great day today.
As you've probably figured out, Bones or No Bones Day is what his owner has termed his dog either having jello legs or him standing tall at the beginning of the day, and it predicts how the day will go. Now, people are obsessed with this little pug named Noodle. It's like 13 years old, and this idea that we collectively gather around things that give us hope, no matter how silly or small or funny. That is something that is I've noticed about our society is we like to gather around things that give us hope. And throughout the midst of all of the whew, it's been a rough year, hasn't it? It's been a rough year for a lot of people, rough couple years actually. One thing after another, people losing loved ones, grappling with the pandemic, all of those things are changing society every day. Now we have like the metaverse and all kinds of things happening, right? Everyone's like, I don't know what's happening to the world. I feel like people say that every year. Um, One thing, though, is that people have noticed now that we're navigating to the online space, a lot more negativity, a lot more cancel culture, right? And all of that happening. And everyone's kind of heightened and afraid and trying to do what they think is best, but also trying to be happy. It's a weird mix. So one thing that I've noticed about Bones or No Bones Day, it's brought together people from all walks of life who are looking for something to give them hope and give them permission. Um, One thing that we struggle with in our society is rest. How much money do we spend on vacations or spend on gadgets, spend on essential oils, spend on different things just to get more rest? When I say rest, I'm not talking about sleep, I'm talking about rest. There's a difference. Sleep is when your body, it is rest as well, different type, but sleep is when you get that every day. Hopefully, we should be getting some kind of sleep every day. And that's your body's way of restoring, resetting. So you have energy for the next day. We do it over and over and over again. Rest, on the other hand, is when you have given yourself time to slow down from activities, whether you started a new project, new business, different things like that is a time when you step away from work and step away from producing, and you give yourself time to rest. There's actually studies that show, and I'm gonna have to find which ones, that the people that are more creative in this world actually get more rest. And that's not just sleep, that's time away from creating, producing. And it gives your brain space to dream, to think, to imagine. Um, I think we're losing a bit of our creativity and imagination as we are cranking out what we feel will help keep us at the forefront of everything. I feel like everyone wants to be on the forefront of their careers, of, family life, of the newest, latest advice. Like, think of all the trending things that we've seen. We all are kind of in this weird space of like, I don't want to be behind, but it's hard to feel like I'm at the forefront. And people that are at the forefront are like, I'm struggling. I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm stressed. I'm anxious. Um, so, in thinking about all of that, what that has to do with No Bones Day and mental health is that we need to allow ourselves to rest. Capitalism has done us dirty. Even thinking about Black Friday, I was looking online because I'm like, oh, okay, I wonder if there's any deals. Way back in like the early 2000s, those of you that know that used to go out, like back in the day, Black Friday was actually popping. It was like 50, 60% off, 70% off. And like there was a reason to camp out and maybe fight people to get into Walmart. I don't know. I didn't do that, but we actually had value in feeling like we were getting a good deal. Now I was looking at the prices and I didn't buy anything on Black Friday because I'm like, it's literally the same price. They just hiked it up and then brought it down 10%. So it's actually the same price. There's not a lot of deals. Things are being cranked out faster. People are using cheaper materials for things. There's not as high quality. People are wanting more money for things. So they're not really giving us deals, which is churning out this whole I have to have it, I have to have it, have to have it. How many influencers do you know that are promoting different products? Nothing wrong with that, but I also see that as a new mode in our society. We all have to be promoting, producing, and think about the long term effects of what is happening now. As we're seeing it, there's lots of people coming out, and saying, I'm really struggling with my mental health. I'm really depressed or I'm anxious or I'm having a shopping addiction now, or I'm chasing the next thing that's going to make me feel good, chasing the next thing that's going to finally give me that sense of relief. I think what we're doing is we're replacing rest with capitalism and overproduction of things. We're actually replacing what we need to do is take a step away, slow down, and we're replacing that by creating and getting that validation from people that, hey, this is like gonna make me feel good. Might work in the short term, and it does work in the short term, right? In the long term, think about doing that on a consistent basis, and not investing in the actual relationships around you, not really understanding who you are as a person because you're so focused on producing a version of yourself that you want people to see. So I think in everything there can be a balance, or at least, an evening of, not letting one thing consume your whole life. And with that, I think Noodles, the pug, has really shown us that it's okay to give yourself permission to take a break. It's okay to give yourself permission to say, this is a hard freaking day. How many times do we gloss by our days as well and say, like, oh my gosh, like it's so hard, but it's okay, I'll get through it. Um, and we don't let ourselves feel. And we, as a therapist, right, gotta feel. We don't let ourselves process what's happening to us. We don't let ourselves think about the ways we're reacting to things, or the thoughts that we're having, which is the mindset, the story we're creating about the world around us, about the experiences we're having. Instead, we're looking to others to guide us to what we should be like and how we should feel. instead of finding out how do I actually feel right now. Um, and so with this, I want to give you all permission, just like Noodles has, to um, ask yourself these two questions. I'm always going to leave you with some questions. One, what do I actually need? Whether you're going shopping or creating some content like I'm doing now, right? Think about what it is you actually need. If it is to do that thing, cool, do it. On the other hand, if you're replacing what you actually need with something you don't need, because you don't want to deal with what you actually need, think about that too. Once you identify that thing, then think about how you can give yourself what you actually need. Give yourself permission. If you're having a bad day, it's okay to have a bad day. Everybody has a bad day, and there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, today just wasn't it. Maybe tomorrow will be, maybe not, but it's okay to say, this wasn't that great. It helps us acknowledge how we feel, acknowledge our experiences, and actually makes us better people. When we ignore and we avoid, when we placate, when we dismiss our feelings, they actually have a way of coming back in unhealthy behaviors and patterns. So instead of letting ourselves go to unhealthy behavior patterns, let's identify what's actually happening for us. Let's let ourselves feel. Let's let ourselves rest. Give ourselves permission to wear soft pants, to go enjoy outside, to not engage in an argument with somebody that you know is not going to be productive for you or healthy or helpful. So, with that, I want to encourage you all, just like Noodle the Pug and his owner John have said, give yourself permission to either lean into joy or identify how you're feeling. Hope you guys learned a lot from today, and I will see you tomorrow for Mental Health Miss Day 3. Remember that if you are in need of a licensed mental health professional and you're having some serious concerns around what to do, needing some guidance as far as diagnosis, please reach out to a mental health professional in your area. These videos are for fun, but also to highlight things that are happening around us. This is not a replacement for therapy, so please seek those around you with licensed practices. All right. I have enjoyed talking to you guys today. I will see you tomorrow.